welcome back to the shop. Today I got my old heater running because it's cold as rip outside. We're back to working on this Silverado. I've been losing a little antifreeze, and I don't know if you can see it, but every now and then it'll steam up right in here. Truck's off. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Well, I thought maybe it was this hose. But looking down in here, I don't know if you can see, right on that damn pad, see antifreeze. So I'm thinking I got a bad radiator. So it's been about a couple of weeks, I guess, since I shot that other video. First part of this video, rather. And so I finally got my radiator in. This truck, they got 3 listings for 3 different radiators: a 20-inch core, a 29-inch core, and a 45-inch core. And this one had the 29-inch core. And I have drove it this morning, so see how hot it is. As you can see, I mean, it's full because it's warmed up. It's not scalding or nothing, but it's warmed up and it's holding. I filled that up and it's empty. I really hate to waste this antifreeze, but I got to fix this thing. So I'm pretty sure that the issue is still, you can kind of see it's a little bit wet down in there. Maybe you can see a little bit right there. Pretty sure it's either cracked up under this heater hose, or it's up inside right in there. Won't know till we get it off. So first thing I gotta do is I'm gonna get this shroud off where I can see what I've got. Make sure the radiator I got from Rock Auto is the same as what I need before I go dumping this one out. This one's got transmission cooler built in, but no oil cooler. I think that's what I ordered, one with no oil cooler. We gotta make sure it's got the transmission hookups. And I'm thinking this one's gonna be pretty easy because it's a two-piece shroud. Should be able to just get the shroud out and then pull the radiator straight up after I get all the hoses disconnected. So with the top part of the shroud removed, if I can get y'all in here, you kind of see a little greenness in that area right in there, a little dampness going on. So that is right up under the top heater hose, right in this area. It's looking a little green and wet. Not bad, but just a little bit. Now you don't have to do anything with this bottom part here. It's not attached to the radiator, but it is attached to the bottom of the core support. So we'll leave that in place. Now we've got to undo our transmission lines, undo the heater hose and the overflow hose, and I'll probably just pop that bottom radiator hose loose and let it roll, because I don't really want to fool with that drain plug. It'll come out quicker with the bottom radiator hose anyway. So first step is removing this heater hose. Let's just take a pair of pliers and pinch this together. I don't really like these type. You can get, they make a special tool for that, but a pair of channel locks will do. And then we'll undo these 2 transmission lines. Hopefully no issues there. I don't know if they've been undone before though, so you never know. Could round them off. Some people like to use flower nut wrenches. I don't. Those things, the ones I've tried, I've always rounded them off. So I just use a regular regular open end wrench. If that don't work, I get a little pipe wrench put on them. So we get them loose, and we should be ready to drain it. Well, you almost made me forget to check this thing. Sitting here filming, thinking about what I'm going to be needing to do. Somebody's already opened this box before. Probably not a good sign. Oh, I know. They opened it because they had to put my radiator cap in there. Ordered a new radiator cap also. So I guess they opened it to put that in. Let's slide it. Alright. Well, this one's actually got a engine oil cooler on it. I didn't think I ordered one with the oil cooler. But apparently I did. Got the oil cooler on the driver's side and transmission cooler on the passenger side. Got these adapters I don't think I'm going to need, but I don't know. Let's take some measurements and make sure the core is 29 here. And that's right, and 18.5 inches tall. And that's probably about right there. So it looks to me like it's going to work. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to get my transmission lines apart. And that way I ain't pouring coolant out of this hose all over me. It is a 1/2 inch. And that one's going to come pretty easy. It won't even very tight to tell you the truth. Off. Now the other one will give me the same satisfaction. I believe it will. Yep. Alright, that's done. We'll get this little clamp off here. I believe that's going to be probably a 1/4 inch. Clamp. Put that up out of the way. And I can get to that in a little easier. Just using a cheap pair of channel locks. You know, try not to put that crap everywhere. Alright, now I need it's like a 5/16 or maybe a 10mm. To get this bottom hose loose. 5/16, I'm getting pissed on. Yeah, it's just pour now. Gotta get this damn line out of the way. Get water all up in that transmission line. Yeah, she's gonna pour. And do the same thing with the top hose. I'm gonna move my tools so they don't get knocked off. This truck is not too bad because it's got that split shroud, but some vehicles you got to it'll be pouring everywhere. Goddammit it. Ain't no real good place to put it, to tell you the truth. Got that single piece shroud on there. You about just have to pull the damn fan off to get the shroud off. Some of them. Run the radiator out. Put the radiator in. Get it lined up down here. Not too bad on this side, but this side you might have to maneuver some hose on the other line. Get them. Cap off. Slide radiator hose on. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna remove these adapters. In. Here, it's tricky, line this thing up. Where to go, not cross thread. Here's the fitting, and what we got to do is get this thing straight. Because it will cross thread. Pretty easy. I think I may have already got it. Started cross threading. Let's see if that'll go. Yeah, I think I got it. This top one usually not too bad. Like I say, just getting it lined up. The hard part, and I believe that went right in there. Somebody's kind of rounded a few of these flats off a little bit. And this one, I want to. I believe that's tight enough. Now we're ready to take this clamp off and hook our heater hose back up. I guess if you, I guess they put this on here just in case you don't have a heater hose that goes back. We're ready to put the shroud back on. Make sure you got these in place. And slide that under here. Got around the heater hose. Get this set on that where it's supposed to be. That's set in. It should have a little peg here. These. Now we'll go ahead and get us a screw in here. That's 10 millimeter. What brand do you want to use? Depends on how much you're willing to spend. I don't try not to buy pre-diluted antifreeze. This comes from Walmart, Supertech. It's mixes with any kind of antifreeze, but you have to add water to it, which is fine. I'd rather add water than pay for half a gallon of water at antifreeze prices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, and this is green, so I like the green stuff. I'm going to add this jug. I may wait and see if I got any leaks. I don't really see no leaks. Oh, there's a leak. Wasting it. Alright, so we ain't got a jug of water, but as you can see, we're pretty full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank it up and see if we can get it to go down. And add the rest of it. May have to let it sit there and get warmed up good. See, temperature's about where it normally runs, so it should be up to temperature as far as the thermostat open. I went ahead and put the radiator cap on here. This is a vented cap, holds 16 pounds. Still don't have any pressure on the radiator hose, so it don't look like it ain't doing nothing. So I'm getting air out of the system through this tank now. So it'll keep bubbling, pushing air up through this tank out of the system, and then when it cools down, I'll add some more to it. It'll probably be a little low. The radiator cap's getting warm, but the upper radiator hose ain't getting warm yet, so it ain't open yet. Usually when you do this, your temperature will go high. It might get up to 210 before the thermostat ever opens. It's still climbing, but what it usually did was it would go up a little bit about like that, and it would come back on that solid line right there in the middle before it ran all the time. But I'm thinking it's got a 109 degree thermostat in it. See, our needle just dropped. Alright, so if the needle just dropped, the thermostat should have kicked open. And it did. The radiator hose is hot now. So we definitely got flow through the thermostat. I don't see no more bubbles. So I think we're good. Tomorrow I'll top it off